Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is VicTalk33 and welcome back to another Borderlands build video. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I've kind of been working on this build for a while. The last build that I did was my, what was it, Ultimate Iron Cub Mows 2.0, I think. And you guys absolutely loved that one. Gave it like, what, 1.2k views. You guys really seem to enjoy the Moe's builds, so I will try and get some more of those out. But today, as you can tell by the title, thumbnail, and, you know, the melee and the Irish accent, we're looking at our good friend Zane. So I've been working on this build for a while. Zane is a really fun Vault Hunter. I just don't really prefer to play him. I find that he's a bit too overpowered. I prefer Moe's myself. So yeah, let's quickly just jump right into the build. So we'll take a look at the items and then the skill tree, and then we'll go test out all the stuff. So the entire point of this build is to be crowd control-ish. It's to kind of morph the battlefield the way you want it to be. So let's quickly take a look at the gear. We have the plasma coil. This will include DLC items, by the way. We have the plasma coil, which I feel like has kind of flown under the radar a little bit. There's been a lot of new buffs to other guns, and the plasma coil, I don't see a lot of people using the plasma coil anymore, which is surprising because this is really, 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 really good. It's a really good gun. Yeah, I could be wrong. I don't watch a whole lot of people play this game, but there are a lot more options now. But I chose the plasma coil. I really enjoy this gun. Next up is the light show, which is just a generally good gun. It's basically like an automatic Maggie, kind of. So if you don't know what the Maggie does, it's basically a shotgun pistol. This is a shotgun pistol that's automatic. It just shreds through enemies. Also, any sort of action skill end or sentinel cryo anointment will work on this build. I just want to point that out. Any action skill end, you can do action skill active. I prefer sentinel active, but that's just me. You can do action skill active. But yeah, those are the main two ones: action skill active, or just things revolving Zane's action skill while it's active, and action skill end. Next is the Hellwalker, which probably doesn't need an introduction. It's literally the best shotgun in all of Borderlands 3. Probably will stay that way for a while. But we have just a normal Sentinel cryo anointment on this. Just Mayhem 10 Hellwalker, yeah. We have the Boogeyman with a next 2 mags radiation. If you don't know what the Boogeyman does, if you get a kill, it will spawn a Boogeyman skull, kind of like what you see during the Halloween event. So those skulls will go out, and they actually do quite a bit of damage, I will say. Next up is the Black Hole Shield. Now this is the cause of most of our crowd control, because every time we activate our action skill, and that on action skill start, activate any effects that trigger on shield break or fill anointment. That is very, very, very important. You pretty much have to have that anointment, otherwise this will not work. So yeah, Black Hole is very good, and I'll show that off. Let's see. Seeing Dead, again, Zane's best skill, or not skill, sorry, class mod. You can get tons of different bonuses on this. This one's okay. I could have gotten a better one. The 4 on Donnybrook is really good because Donnybrook is an amazing skill, and the passives aren't too bad. They buff the plasma coil and a little bit of damage reduction. Next up, the Hot Spring. I just did this for the 50% bonus cryo. I don't use drone delivery, and I use 2 action skills. I guess you could change it up a little bit, but the general idea of the build would be gone. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Next we have the Pearl of Ineffable Knowledge. I just picked this one up because I wasn't really sure what to grab. The Pearl is just a really, really good artifact. Basically, hitting a target will increase your damage by 1%, and then it'll stack up to 90%. I don't know about the light show, it's very possible that each one of those projectiles counts as 1%, because I know that's how it works on the Maggie. Unless they fix that or change that or something. But I know that's how it used to work on the Maggie. I'm not sure if that's how it works on the Light Show. So the bonuses on this one are pretty good. Reload speed and fire rate, which I both love. So yeah, that's pretty much the gear. Let's take a look at the skill tree. So we'll start with the purple tree. The purple tree, we are using the... Why is my sentinel gone? What? Oh, okay, I guess it's not. That's weird. We're using the Mantis shoulder cannon and the Sentinel, which I don't know why the icon is missing. But we are going fully down the purple tree, fully down the blue tree, nothing in the red tree. Or why are some of the icons missing? This is very strange. Nothing in the green tree. So for the purple tree, we're putting 3 out of 3 points in Renegade, just for more health regen, I guess. Well, I wouldn't say more health regen, but just health regen. And Deja Vu, critical hit, and we basically get ammo back. It's really good with the Light Show because of those multiple projectiles. You'll end up getting a lot of projectile or a lot of ammo back. Just increased crit damage when you get a kill. You know, not bad at all. Commitment, very overpowered skill. This skill is the one thing that makes Zane really, really overpowered. It gives him more cooldown rate and gun damage. Basically, it's a very simple skill, but it's a very good skill. Fugitive lets you sprint and shoot, which will be useful in the blue tree. It's basically like Moe's Russian offensive, except it actually is useful. No one knows why Moe's got the sprint and shoot skill when Zane is the movement character. This, I really like my fire rate and reload speed. So yeah, I mean, it's just bonuses. More bonuses, more damage, action skill cooldown rate, doubles, I think, right? I think it... Does it double? I think it doubles. Wait, what? Increases. Oh, plus, yeah, it gives it plus 50%, I believe, after a critical hit. And then Eraser, super broken skill. It's basically Boar from Borderlands 2. Well, kind of. It works differently, but that's the basic essentials of it. All of this, by the way, you will have extra skill points to spend in here, so don't worry. You will get to the end of the skill tree, and then you'll just spend more points. A lot of these skills are really good skills to have. Armor and Flint, I don't really aim down sights too much, with the exception of the Boogeyman. But, I mean, when I do, it's nice to have that bonus damage, so, yeah. And then over to the blue tree, why? I don't know why some of the skill things are gone. Anyways, violent speed, this is a kill skill. When you kill an enemy, you get bonus movement speed. It's really simple. And the faster you move, the more gun damage you get. 5 out of 5 points in this and 5 out of 5 points in this. These pair really well together, along with this right here, the Fugitive, because you can be moving at ridiculous speeds while still sprinting. More reload speed, as you guys know I love my reload speed. Salvation, this is just for some extra lifesteal. If you're using the Light Show or really any of the weapons, you're going to get a lot of lifesteal, so you don't really need to put a whole lot of points in that, just one, unless you want more for some reason. Seeing Red, really underrated skill, actually. This is really good for farming, especially because you can use both your action skills, and as long as you're using your Mantis Cannon consistently, you should be able to consistently keep your movement up, and you'll be able to get to wherever you're going much faster. Next, Violent Violence. Just more fire rate, you know, I love my fire rate. Playing Dirty, not a huge fan of this skill. I find that it kind of disorients me sometimes, but I mean, it's a nice skill to have. Yeah. Good Misfortune. A lot of people don't put a lot of points in this. I find it very useful. Yeah, I find it very useful. You get your Mantis Cannon back faster. You get your Sentinel back faster. It's an underrated skill. Death Follows Close. it literally just buffs all of your kill skills, like all of them, every single one, even in other trees. It's broken. So yeah, nothing in the red tree and nothing in the green tree. So one thing I want to do before we actually show off all the weapons, I use Winter's Drone and Bad Dose. Winter's Drone changes Sentinel's primary weapon to Cryo, so your Sentinel will now do Cryo damage instead of non-elemental, I guess? I don't really know what it does. Bad Dose will make your Sentinel shoot out basically a debuff beam of radiation, which is really nice. Radiation is a really good element to have on most of your items because with that black hole, you're going to bring enemies in, and then if you hit them with that radiation and then kill them, they will spread that radiation to other enemies, and it's very, very good to have. Let's see, over here, I use No Way Out because, well, for one, it's just, it's basically debuff, it's a debuff, basically, and also more crowd control. You get to basically manipulate enemies and where they want to go, or where you want them to go. This one just gives you additional charges on your Mantis Cannon, and it does additional damage. I don't really hit enemies with the Mantis Cannon unless I want to, do this. So yeah, let's take a look. You're mainly going to be using the Light Show, or at least that's what I mainly use. Cool thing about Zane, you can do this and then go like this, and suddenly you're moving super fast. So one thing that I want to note, a lot of people don't really seem to know that the black hole actually does decent damage. With Mayhem scaling, it does a lot of damage. So let's switch to the Plasma Coil. As you can see, Plasma Coil is still very good. Oh, okay. Yeah, very good. Very, very good weapon. And, hello, sir. Oh, there was a barricade there, so, oh, okay, that's not good. There was a barricade there, so it obviously didn't get the full effect. Sir? Hello? Okay, there we go. So, let's activate our action skill, and it did a decent amount of damage. It did most of his health. Oh, I meant to be on this the whole time. So, as you can tell, Badass Commando, and he's gone. And Frontline Commando, and my game froze. Frontline Commando, and he's basically gone. So, let's bring it in, and I killed, yeah, look at this. Absolute death and destruction with the Plasma Coil. It is a little bit hard to aim because it's a burst fire. Now let's take a look at the Light Show. Let's get this Nova going. It doesn't work too well against some of the heavier enemies, like the corroders, or not the corroders, the heavyweights. Oh, that doesn't stun you? Okay. Yeah, so yeah, the Light Show, as you can tell, very good. And also, as you can see, we are moving very, very fast because of our kill skills down at the bottom, and we are also sprinting just all the time. You can tell the skill is working because you won't have your gun tucked to your chest, which, is obviously something that happens when you actually are sprinting without the skill. So let's take a look. Yeah, as you can tell, Light Show absolutely wrecks this heavyweight. It does have Sentinel Cryo, so we are doing some of that cryo damage. He is resisting it, as you can see. Let's see. Yeah, alright, let's do this. Wow, there's a lot of heavies here. And boom, and as you can tell, did you see? Yeah, it does a lot of, the Nova does a lot of damage. The Hellwalker, not too great against bigger enemies, I find. And I don't have the best anointment on it. Generally, I would have wanted probably action skill active on the Hellwalker. Okay. But, I mean, you kind of use what you get. Hellwalker's a really tricky farm because it has, from my experience, it doesn't drop much at all. So let's take a look at the Boogeyman. I actually have trouble aiming the Boogeyman. I have no idea why. I just have trouble aiming it. Yeah, I really don't know why. I just have a lot of trouble. Look at all these damage numbers. This is why radiation is good. We also have, yeah, it stuns them for a little bit. Again, not going to do too much damage with that Nova against stronger enemies. But as you can tell, the Boogeyman is a very good weapon. I don't recommend using it so much as a sniper. but more as sort of a secondary assault rifle almost. And there we go, we're back in. Let's take a look at the Hellwalker again. It's a little hard to aim. I don't really aim down sights with it a whole lot. Just, I don't know why. I just find it's kind of hard to aim, especially when you're hitting stuff like crits. Because that is what you want to hit with the Hellwalker. It is a Jacobs, so I believe it should ricochet, right? I'm not sure if that's a thing on the Hellwalker. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah, it's not great against enemies, like stronger enemies like this. Stronger enemies like this are a little bit harder to take down, especially the Stormchuckers. I don't know why, but they always seem to have more health. Yeah, and bop, and look at that. Look at that. Instantly gone. Hello, sir. Come over to me. Look at that. Black Hole is a very good shield. I highly recommend this shield. Just in normal mode even. I say normal mode like it's... Yeah, we're in normal mode right now. But non-mayhem levels, and it will just absolutely obliterate everything in your path. Why are you getting a shield? Oh, okay. That's cool. Everything is dead. Yeah. As you can tell, the gun, everything is just... It's so good. It's very, very good. What is up here? Sir, please come down. Hello. Hi. Can you please come down here? So yeah, it's nice to have the cryo on. Oh lord. It's nice to have the cryo on your sentinel because occasionally it will freeze them, which, you know, just adds to the crowd control factor. So we can keep our movement speed up using the Mantis Cannon, which is really nice. It has a really short cooldown, especially with some of the skills we have, and as you can see, my action skill is just getting constantly refreshed. Well, now it's gone. Yeah. Very, very, very good. As long as you keep moving, you're really not gonna be taking too much damage, or like you're really not going to be going down too much unless you're going up against, like, you know, 5 heavyweights like I was. Generally speaking, you know, most of the game you won't be doing that. There are parts such as, like, well, Athenas and stuff like that. So let's go take on Trant. We'll see how it performs against a boss. I do recommend using probably a plasma coil for this because you have the what do you call it? You have the cryo resistance. He is resistant to cryo. Trant, I find a lot of people just melt Trant. I don't really know why or how. I find that hitting the crit is the best way to do it. I have bad accuracy too. So yeah, as you can tell, that is probably faster maybe than my Moe's did it. Oh hey Maggie. Oh, that's a good Maggie, actually. I'm gonna take that. So yeah, that is the Zane build. We did that pretty fast, actually. Whoa. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If you guys really enjoyed, be sure to subscribe, because that'd be awesome. I created a new oh, what? Okay, that was smart. I created a new Instagram, like a couple weeks ago. So you guys want, you can go follow me there. I will post the name in the description. Also, it's at McDuck0_1. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If you guys really enjoyed, be sure to subscribe, because that'd be awesome. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.